Kitover is online. Enemy UAV. The enemy holds the lead. Clock's ticking. We're getting hit hard. Standing by.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online. UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Return to base.
So you're banana bread experts.
At this point,
so it takes some work to get that right. But we are working to see how we can get that right. And I don't know the exact timing, but we're prototyping, we're testing some stuff internally right now, and my hope is that it's something that we can get out to feel and to use and to play with in weeks, not months.
In TV, they call that a cliffhanger. Love it. Alan, with
I'm being pretty open about.
I love it. That's great. It's for all those, as Alex said, a lot of people mentioned that channel in the chat, so that's a really good tease of exciting things to come. So thank you for squeezing in those couple extra questions. And for everyone that's kind of talking about the questions in the chat, these are real questions submitted by real users. We don't pick the easy ones, we pick the ones that come in. So if you have questions, please send them to us. The easiest way to do that, clubhouse.com/what's new. And you can also access that from your profile, your settings, just look for what's new. You can send questions in there as well as all the feedback. So we look forward to getting the more we get, the more we can answer. So thank you for the questions. And Paul, let's turn it over to you.
Thank you everyone for hanging out with us. One thing I did want to mention, I think there's some miscommunication in the chat. We were talking about replays. People asked earlier about replays, and I was saying they're all pretty similar. Replay usage is relatively low compared to live rooms, compared to chats. I wasn't trying to say replays are going away, so sorry if there was confusion about that. Just trying to talk about how we think about the differences between the two features. But anyway, thank you so much to all of you here for hanging out and for all the feedback and for the lively and room chat. Next week, we're going to do more product updates. I think they're going to be async next week with chat, and we'll continue to do a mix of async and live. I always love the live rooms. It's always some great seeing spaces to see friends, old and new, and to be able to talk about this stuff. So thank you again for all the feedback. And thank you for being part of the Clubhouse community. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening or rest of your day.
And let's say he took your number or Instagram and makes you change numbers, and he's texting you and he's fucking green. So hold on, first I'll ask her, hey, are you in the subway? Is your bad connection? Like, or is it airplane mode? If it's none of those three, you got an Android, you got a Google phone, then I'm sorry, it's gonna be a problem. Because it shows like this is why I never get out my phone number.
Oh, yeah, three don't
I know, I just connect on Instagram, and they don't have to know I have an Android.
I already have terrible influence because now I'm going to be judging people based on they make my screen. I always do.
A lot with the non-Samaritans, the Syrians, and their conversion. A lot of them throughout the years converted to Islam. I mean, you know, some cities, used to be Samaritans, but they were treated the same like any other Palestinians in the West. Jason, would you care to propose another reason as to why this was not made in the country of Palestine after mandatory Palestine was established in order to according to the Articles of Confederation of the Nations transfer sovereignty to another position, colonialism? Well, this is like a tone thing, so I'm not sure I'm gonna say there's another reason in the sense that something that's described in the town, what the way you describe is what I object to. Jewish colonialism. So, I mean, case that took place in France. This was an impetus for the founders of Zionism. So Palestine was colonized. That's no doubt about it. And what you said, there are plenty of resources and it's all over. Sometimes this is an ancient history. This is 120 years ago. So the initial founders of Zionism, they referred to Palestine as a project of colonization. In America, like you said, they formed the something Arab, something Arab, and Europe, and it was to be colonized. And even though you read Jablonski's writings, and they say it clear that we are here to colonize the land, and they start drawing plans how are we going to accomplish this task? How are we going to with the natives? All that's a different topic. So this is the order. The first, European Jews came. But then when European Jews came, they wanted more people. They knew that they were going to kick the Palestinians out. And who was going to toil the land? Who was going to work for them? They need citizens. At that point, this is when they started bringing Arab Jews into Israel. This is why Jews who came from the Arab world came, a lot of them, I would say maybe 90% of them came after 1940. One's from Yemen, 1956, Iraq started 1950 all the way to 1970s, Syria 1960 all the way also to 1980s, Lebanon, the same thing, and the last portion of them right after 1982, right around that time. So they were brought in order to carry out the menial work, work on the land, and also to fill up the state. And there is plenty of documents. There is one paper, a good paper by Joseph Massad in the Journal of Palestine Studies. I can bring it. I remember, I think Ben Gurion, when they brought the Moroccan Jews, he was astounded on how, based on his view, how we viewed them, how backward they were. It was like, these people are more backward than the natives, So that's the case. In other cases like the Yemenis were not accepted at all by the Jewish state. So what they did, they stole some of their babies. And this isn't, that's news like all over. It's not, they stole some of their babies and give them to Ashkenazi Jews so they can be more, they can grow up to be more quote unquote civilized. Yeah, that's,
So let me hop in here. I do kind of have a quibble with this whole line of reason.
of course I know.
That's fine. Stella said that she wants this conversation to remain civil, that she wants people to have a chance to speak. Those of you who disagree with my tweets, let Mike express himself, and then you respond to him and really pounce on him. The stage is going to get hot, and then it's going to be hot. So let the man talk, and then when they pause to him.
Eric, if I say one thing, I appreciate your initiative, but I don't think it was necessary to address it. I didn't see any,
just heard that quote from Miriam, I think. This is an interesting quote that I think will juxtapose that. So let me just read it real quick. This is from Mohammed in Gaza. He says, Hamas is not a liberation.
This is the something I'm not either.
No, it's not. Could be. But so the article is in there, people can read it. But so Hamas is not a liberation movement. The liberation movement aspires to freedom that doesn't employ tyranny and oppression. Hamas hurt our cause by stoking religious hostility towards the Jews and transforming our struggle from a just global struggle supported by people of the free world from every religion into an Islamic religious conflict supported by tyrannical and oppressive totalitarian entities.
Well, that's not true. It's just not true. And the reason it's just not true is that some of the suicide, the people who first started suicide bombing, most people don't know this, were Christian Palestinian women. Dun dun dun. Hold on, let me. And that really just destroys the narrative, doesn't it?
But that doesn't negate everything that Hamas is and does. That's because other people have done some things.
But you know, Mike, I have some
trust the war. Ultimate trust the war. Did you not know the UK has the Queen, well, the King now? They have full sovereignty over wine progress and they can do anything they want. Doesn't mean it's right what they can do. The British mandate, yes, they can do secular composition. Does it mean it's okay? Does it mean that it's morally right? Or does it mean Michael Jason within your heart that you want to
I do not have the same position as Mike, or the same argument as Mike. I think it's wrong to lump us together. My perspective is based on military realism. From Mike's perspective, I don't want to have said this much.
Yeah, Mike's great, right?
Jason, the way what you said, you're just like, you've alluded to having the same sort of views as Mike, so if you don't have it, okay, that's fine. What I'm saying is, can I come to your house with my family from Pakistan tomorrow? Is that okay? I'll pack my bags now.
No, please don't.
No, he'll say it's
Oh,
okay
why?
because he's
Yeah,
in the military.
but what you're talking about there is something that is a matter of the law, and military matters are not a matter of
The Mongols use military tactics to murder over 16 people. Military does not mean anything. What the British mandate now, it doesn't mean anything.
I'm sorry, but I do agree with Jason. Like he said, Israel does have a problem, but I think he's agreeing to the idea that Israel's problem is its enemies. So that Israel
A Zen master was approached by a student who asked, how can it
One day, a powerful, wealthy man like
also force that is a problem, and that problem is Israel. And maybe with the same logic, the rest of the world, maybe the rest of the Arab world in the region had that problem, and they have an enemy called Israel. And in that sense, I do not foresee Israel doing survive for the next 50 to 100 years, 60 years. All colonial enterprises and occupation ideas in that region are doomed to failure. Israel is not the exception. Israel will fail. And there are solutions. There are plenty of solutions. And there are easy solution. Europe created a lot of those problems in that region, and Europe can solve it. We can take back those areas. We can hold England and Germany, Ukraine, Poland, and so on and so forth. So there's a solution for you. Thank you.
War is real neutral.
When they came here, because when they came here, if I'm not mistaken, that was one of the small war, right? When they
They came over from
right?
the Civil War, just so you know.
Oh, they saw World War. So a lot of the immigrants that were coming over, what would they do? They would take the men who were of fighting age and say, hey, you want to come here and be a part of this country? Hey, you want to be a citizen of this country? You got to fight for this country.
And I agree with that.
They would take them, give them a musket and a uniform, and it's a fight for the Union, and send them on their way.
42, you can register to go into our armed forces.
Okay, so what does that tell you that they're anticipating? What does that tell you that they're anticipating?
Unless you can give me a number that say that how many illegal immigrants are being registered, going into our armed forces, I can't have a conversation because I don't know.
Fair enough. So let me, I'm gonna look at that right now. Fair enough. I'm gonna look at that right now and I'll come back to you with those particular items. Okay?
Or it's happening, and it's the fast track.
I do know that they were adjusting to the point where you no longer need a high school diploma or a GED. You just need to score 50 on the ASVAB.
Wrong.
That's not wrong, bro. They recently did
I
that.
spent 35 years in the military. No, it's
Recently did that.
Actually, guys, are in trouble. Hold on one second. Now you guys are, hold on one second. Now you guys are in trouble. This Clinton's up here. He don't like that bullshit. That's why he came up. He likes one mic. He wants to hear every.
So that's okay. That's okay. He wants to hear everybody. It doesn't change the facts. They recently changed that. So I'm gonna get the article and I'll put it in the chat. If I put it in the chat, can y'all please post it at the top so that way you can see that that's what it was.
Now, agree with that.
Hello, Courtney.
What's up, girlfriend?
What's up, 4048?
Now, keep going on this. I'm on stage. Go ahead.
You had a lot to say last night when I was stuck in the movie.
Well, you had a lot to say being fucking racist in the back channel. And I said,
Can I tell you guys how, if like a couple people may know, but my family's Jamaican. How you get here in this country is an individual that's bringing you over, they have to have a job. They have to have a place for you to live. And with that job, they have to be making a certain amount of money as well. So it's funny because they do not take criminals. I know someone that tried to get their son over and he spent time in jail. America said, hell no, he can't come here. And he couldn't, you know? But that's how it's done. Now, someone was mentioning to me, and I didn't even know it gets this far, this deep, but it makes sense. A man brought his daughter over. His daughter got pregnant. She decided to go to get welfare. They sent the bill to her father. Well, you know what I mean? The welfare for the child. So they sent the bill to her father, the woman's father, the one that brought her here, to pay back the government. What's going on now is just not right. So the person has to be able to afford you. You're not supposed to just come here and get this money or whatever. No, that person has to be able to afford for you to be here, that you are not supported by the government. So what's going on here is not right, it's not the right way, and we don't even know who these people are. We have no idea.
So Ms. Denise, under the new policy change, active duty, this started with the Air Force first and the Space Force. New active duty applicants from the age of 42. That's what has been changed.
Oh, it wasn't me, I wasn't saying anything about the military.
I know that you weren't, but
is not a new thing. Many of them serve and they become American. No, they become citizens by serving. They become citizens by serving. If Americans won't serve, then hello, anybody who fights for this country should be a citizen.
Well, isn't that how it's always been?
Are you saying that it's different somehow now?
No, what I'm saying is, isn't that how it's always been?
As far as I know, if you fight for this country as an immigrant, you get citizenship.
Exactly. So
They
There's no
change
problem with that.
and they change rules all the time.
I'm not saying anything different than what's always been. All I'm saying is this is the reason why they're looking for more people to come in, because they want people to register. Now, we can go from there, really, and debate the conversation about whether or not people who have already been here are more likely to pull a weapon against their fellow Americans to try to push whatever laws are going to be pushed.
Huh?
What I mean is like talking about like gun confiscation and shit like that.
No, what, say that again?
Gun confiscation.
Who's confiscating guns?
Second Amendment,
So what I'm
I'm just
saying
saying, in the event, that we lose our rights to bear arms, our own soldiers are not gonna wanna do that, the immigrants may be more willing, which just sounds great, but let's keep the conversation.
That's what I was gonna ask Patty. I was gonna ask Patty, how presidents are being willing to let off a couple of shots into us. You know what I mean? Because they don't have any loyalty really to us.
and that's what I was saying.
They have more loyalty than you. What?
I mean, honestly, why would somebody put their self in a situation? They might as well shoot your ass as a spell. Like, I don't understand.
I'm laughing at you.
Yeah, what's my better
Why you go in the military? They get a damn gun.
We have something that called sleepers. You guys know what sleeper cell is? But a sleeper cell, why wouldn't you join the military? Why not? There's no reason why they wouldn't.
That way so hard. That way so hard.
The smartest thing that sleeper cell could do was join the military, get the training, and get out so you get outside and inside. So, regardless of the fact, like, well, I don't understand that comment. That's kind of, that is fear mongering. Why would you so much?
Thank you.
Well, you know, I told you that Patty did not have that might happen in Fort Hood with the gentleman who was a U.S. military.
Nothing, right? There was a whole situation behind that.
So he wasn't advocating for overseas shit, and he was a U.S. military enlisted.
That's not wrong, that's not every, let's bring it on, please, welcome to the meeting, Trump not immune, I'm guilty for sex crimes and immigration, we didn't even talk about this mom that has been, that's been found guilty for her son using a weapon, I guess, that she purchased and committing, a mass shooting, right? We didn't even discuss that. Did I miss that? I don't think we did. So, is Lisa here? Lisa's not here. Who has the story or the details about this situation? Because I just heard it briefly while the news was on in the background. The mother that was found guilty because the son used her weapon to commit a mass shooting. I don't know. I'm asking you because you usually know what's going on.
How old is he? At the time of the commitment, I think he was 15. Did he? I don't know.
yes, I was still background.
Yeah, she said it was more public, right?
That's
he said that like everybody's gonna be on the same page, and if I slap him upside his head with a brick, and then you punch him a couple times, and a few people stomp him out, and he dies, it's like, did we really solve this? You're like, okay.
Should the parents be held accountable?
A law enforcement handle that. Can't just be out here wandering down the street, knocking people over like that. Like, I can get you though. I can get you. I mean, you're angry, but damn.
I think you should defend yourself, though.
Divine, should the parents be held accountable for the actions of the children if they're minors?
Absolutely. We've got very different styles of moderating, that's all. And in terms of like having a flow of conversation, Norm tends to be able to not allow a person to be able to finish completely and address each point as it comes up. And it's stifling for conversations at times, but also really poignant at times to deal with some of the issues that come up. But he is educated, he's cantankerous as well. I've got a lot of respect for his knowledge and also his passion, but we're just got different styles of doing things.
Yeah, I think Norm went to like
That's actually probably the best word.
He went to like Columbia. Like I can't remember. It's like an Ivy League school. Like he's extremely bright.
He said that he's a journalism major at Columbia or something. I don't know. So, I mean, he's not. I don't think he's stupid by any means. But I don't know if he really has good listening skills.
Well, we're all like not perfect, Philip. It's Clubhouse.
Well, I guess I always think that if you went to a prestigious university, that you would have to learn how to listen.
Oh my God, it's Clubhouse. You're asking like, what is this? Like, this is like free time for everyone. Like, no one's getting paid, Philip.
Philip, do you really think that critical thinking is being taught in universities in America at the moment?
I thought
I went to UC Berkeley who can confirm that it's actually not the case. They teach you to literally dumb yourself down.
I don't know. I thought that you guys actually got a real education. Norm was like 60 plus years old. Like, wasn't that before the age of cheating and everything?
Look at, what is the Norm hate? I don't understand. Like,
No, I didn't know. He's got long hair. He was like a young lad. He's obviously pretty smart and well educated. He like, you can't debate like he does without being intelligent. I'll let you know that. Like, even if he was a complete sophist, which he is not, like Ben Shapiro, for instance.
Wait, what did you say?
He has to be sophist.
Wait, what word?
Sophist.
Sophist. A derivative of Sophocles.
You think Norm's smarter than Ben Shapiro? Like, out of curiosity?
Hell no.
Oh, probably.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus, Carl.
Oh my
Jesus,
God.
come on.
Seriously?
I'm just joking. I don't know if I could gauge their intelligence because I don't really, like, I haven't spent time with them, right, in like real life situations.
Ben Shapiro literally has shown his intellect on like debate stages with other people that, on the left that claim, like, he's one of the few people on the right, on the actual like ideological right side of conservatism at his age that can actually hold his own on the debate stage. Yeah, I mean, I'm just surprised that you don't think that he's intelligent.
I was joking. Okay, so no, he is intelligent. I just think he's a sophist. And see, in order to even be that way, you would have to be sophisticated. So it's still not an insult. It's just like how a person behaves in a debate. And so both, I would say, are intelligent. I'm not the authority of intelligence, first of all. This is just my opinion. And that's why I was just joking. Like, I wouldn't be able to gauge who's more intelligent than the other. And I do understand Ben Shapiro is like the champion of the right in the realm of debate. A friend sent me that episode of Lex Friedman, him and Destiny. I refused to watch it, but a friend sent it.
Like, Charlie Kirk is like absolutely trash. Ben Shapiro has actually made a movement and changed people's minds, which is, that's all I really care about, is making people think beyond what the narratives are.
Yeah, that's why I said this was a joke. I didn't mean to I respect him, and I respect your respectful. I just
Nikki
think
knows the rule. Close the room down if I leave.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm gonna go soon anyways. I'm like half falling asleep.
Okay.
You guys have been fun for my drive home. As always, I hope you wake up early so I have somebody to talk to on my drive to work.
Of course, Philip, that's what we're here for.
Yes, sure.
My entertainment. I get to listen to podcasts on the plane, and I get to talk to you guys on the way home.
Very nice. Where did Elle go? Did she go to sleep?
No, she's on the phone. She'll be back later.
I hope you guys all have a good night. What's your favorite podcast, Phil? My favorite podcast? Daily podcast, like weekly podcast. Like advisory opinions. David French is yours. You want to learn a lot, go to that podcast, and you'll learn more about the way our judicial system works than any other podcast you probably can listen to. So, I missed the name of that, sorry. It's advisory opinions. Okay, I'll check that out. All right, you guys have a good night.
Bye, Philip. Good night. Nikki, are you gonna reach out to Loria too?
Hey, Linda, that
Her message on WhatsApp.
Okay. Hi, Rock. How are you?
So I hope she reads it and realizes it's me.
hey, Nikki and MG and Kyle and Linda. Wasn't that Israeli room the other day awesome? I love Israeli chutzpah.
Oh my god.
Are you talking about the one that I was in and that guy was kind of,
Nobody was nothing in that room. There were just people disagreeing about their opinion. We're not all so fragile that we can't
Yeah.
speak with
yeah.
people we disagree with, right?
Yep.
Especially Israelis. Come on. Of course Israelis are going to disagree. We disagree better than anybody else.
Well, okay, I'll give you that.
But you have to be a Jew with an Israeli mindset. You can't be one of these like diaspora pussies that is so sensitive that like words trigger them. I mean, I get it, words hurt, but you know, like we could take some lessons from Israeli chutzpah when it comes to disagreeing. I'm sorry, I might have been a little bit too jokey. Did I offend somebody?
No. I mean, Nikki, were you offended? Like,
Oh, I didn't even hear what you were saying.
Us.
What were you saying? What happened?
Everybody fell silent, so I was just worried that maybe I'm too pro-Israeli for this room.
oh no, I was texting. I was reading
Okay.
text messages.
Rock, you're being ridiculous. Stop it.
But wasn't it awesome, Linda? Like we all argued, and it wasn't a big deal for anybody in there.
What are you talking about? What are you...
Yeah. Look, as I was saying before, you can talk, you can disagree, and I'm fine with disagreeing. I'm just not fine with when things start going ad hominem. Hey, Roya, you're back.
Roya's back! Yay!
Roya, I love you. Yeah, I love you too. It's fine.
She's back!
I'm sorry. It's okay. I didn't mean it as it came out. I'm sorry. It's alright. Are you sure? Yeah, it's fine. I messaged you, but WhatsApp made me change my number, but I messaged you. So that's okay. Like my real number now. They gave my number finally.
I'm so glad you came back, Roya June.
Well, I'm really tired. I'm gonna go to sleep soon.
You had a long day?
Yeah.
Gosh, everyone had a long day today.
Yep.
Guys, I think this crazy guy in my neighborhood has been recording. What should I do? I actually really like talking to him.
Recording
I don't think. Yeah, like recording their conversations.
Like
How do
on
you know
the,
he's recording?
like on the phone when he's recording you?
Yeah, like we talk. We talk.
Good idea.
Leia, where are you going?
Oh, my kiddo
He has record hit on his phone. Like
Wait,
in
can I
person.
get you really quick?
Yay.
I'll be back.
Okay.
What should I do?
What? How do you know he's recording you, Rock?
Should I report him to Canary mission?
You know, how do you know he's recording you?
I mean, maybe I don't. Maybe I do.
Not being ridiculous.
Okay.
Great.
Hey, are any of you into on your WhatsApp status putting stuff up daily?
Nope.
I started to get into it. I don't have to be why, but I've been starting to get into it.
I don't my WhatsApp. I mean, I have a profile picture on WhatsApp, but I don't do it. I don't do that stuff. I don't even look at like statuses on WhatsApp, to be honest.
I started doing it recently, and I'm pretty good about doing it daily, actually. So now I'm into doing painters. So just put them up. If anyone's interested, they could take a look right now. I was just wondering if anyone else bothers.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, yeah, I don't do Instagram and all that, so that's just my way.
Anyway.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I swear to God, I thought you were chopping, and I was trying to help you out. You, my bad.
No, it's not a big deal. Anyways, even if he does record me, I told him exactly what my opinion was.
Okay, hold on. He's gonna report you to what?
Oh no, record me. For the internet mob, not for like anything.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. Just the experience I had today. Nice
Not
guy. Talking
in
about.
is like I don't understand what the story is.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You're so annoying.
I wore my sutra out because I've been talking to this Israeli woman, and it kind of inspired me. So I wore my sutra out today.
Your what?
Sutra.
Okay.
It's a Mesopotamian, Roman, Spanish, Jewish, Yemeni symbol, or a Jewish symbol for all those Jewish cultures. But people don't really know what to make of it because it's been co-opted by other cultures.
Okay, and how did you wear it?
As a scarf. It was very stylish. I looked very stylish today.
Okay, and?
I don't know. He warned me that wearing those things might get me hurt.
Because maybe it looks like a keffiyeh.
Well, the keffiyeh is like, yeah, but keffiyeh is bullshit. Except when like the Bedouin wear it and.
Okay, so maybe it looks like a keffiyeh that all the pro-Palestinian protesters want to wear every time they go out and protest and do their stupid bullshit. So maybe that's what the guy thought it was.
Pro what? Yeah. They're just like, because of the way that Palestinians stole the Sutra and claimed it as their own.
I don't know what that is. What is that? The what?
Hey, Jay, I'm not in the mood for that. Okay.
Yes, I hear your opinion. Oh, you don't have to kick him out.
I didn't kick him.
Oh. Okay. I don't mind the guy, even though we have wildly different opinions.
I didn't kick him, I swear.
No, but I understand you do. Why you would. He does say offensive things sometimes.
I mean, like, you say ridiculous things and you're still here.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe some of the things that you think are ridiculous aren't always ridiculous. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
It's just my tism. It's my tism and one of my areas of interest. Jewish history and culture.
It's amazing. I think it's great.
Yeah, it's a good thing to have tism for sure. You're rude.
So are you still gonna wear it out when you go out?
Yeah. I wear, so the sudra originally in tradition it was worn in blue and gold or yellow. Those were the two colors. Now you have all these other colors. What I find hilarious is there's probably some Israelis somewhere that are selling these fake sudras to people and making money off it. Like there's just someone that knew these nut jobs would just like die for them and decided to make some money out of it. You know what I mean?
No, but okay.
100%. There is a smart Israeli out there somewhere selling these fake sutras.
How are they fake?
Oh, it's just not their cultural. It's like Syrian is red and white. Like the Bedouin wear certain colors. Other communities that actually also have the ties to Roman times are serviced or adopted it once Spanish Jews brought it to Yemen.
Ashkenazi, so why do you wear it?
My matrilineal line is Sephardic. And I was worn it because I was brought over to buy.
Far back.
And I decided to buy a traditional color.
Okay, where's your where Sephardic from where?
Portuguese Spain. Western Sephardi.
That's Europe.
Never, Nikki, let's not have this conversation. I like you, I don't want to argue with you. Let's not have this conversation, okay?
Okay, whatever. Have fun with your sudra.
I'd be happy to talk about the history of the sudra if you like, but I don't think anyone wants to hear that.
I on the history of a sudra, but I just feel like sometimes, I think it's great that you embrace your Judaism and you want to learn all different facets. But I think that in some way it feels a little bit like, and I mean, it can sound fucked up what I'm going to say right now, so maybe I won't say it, and I'm just going to stop.
Yeah, go ahead and say how Israelis aren't allowed to wear sutras.
I don't understand why you're specifying Israelis. Israelis are Jews. So I don't understand why you're like.
Israelis are Jews that embrace Mina culture.
So they, certain things I don't understand.
Well, the sudra was worn by Maghreb Jews. It was worn by Spanish Jews. It was.
And what kind of Jews do you think are in Israel?
Just Jews. That's what's great about Israel. We see ourselves as one people with is amongst us, but we're not possessive. We're not nuts.
Again, it's great that you embrace your Judaism, but I feel like what you do 99% of the time is appropriation, and it's a little bit fucked up. Because now you're saying what Jews can and can't.
Let's not have this conversation. How about that? It's not appropriation. I have Spanish Jewish roots.
Okay? You should.
I have Spanish Jewish roots.
Yeah, okay. Anyways.
It's a Spanish Jewish.
I know, but you know what? Like, it's almost like you make a mockery at some point, and it's a little bit disingenuous.
No, it's not a mockery.
Yeah,
I'm very proud of my culture.
That's great.
I'm very proud to reclaim
my culture. Things you go about doing, you know what? Talk about why you want to wear it and what it means to you. Don't talk about why Israelis shouldn't be doing it as if they're appropriating something.
I'm not saying.
It really feels like you're appropriating something.
What are you talking about? What did I say about Israelis? What have I said about it? Lots of Israelis choose to wear it.
You also said that they shouldn't.
No, I did not say that they shouldn't.
Yes, you did. Okay.
No, I didn't.
Don't gaslight me, bro.
I didn't fucking say that Israelis should.
Don't gaslight me.
I was saying they should, because Israel is one of.
No, I did not say they should. Okay?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Don't glass.
And why Israelis do it.
Don't put words in my mouth. Okay?
I'm not putting words in your mouth.
You are.
Backtrack. Sweetheart, I'm not crazy. Don't do that shit to me.
Maybe you misunderstood.
Don't you dare gaslight my ass. Are you insane right now? I'm not in the fucking mood. Don't fucking gaslight me. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself.
Just to be clear, I said that.
I'm gonna kick you if you continue to try to gaslight me, because it's not gonna fucking work. I know what I heard, I know what I said, and you're not gonna now backtrack it because you don't like what I said.
Well, if
Do
only
not
you had-
insult my intelligence that way.
No, but
Don't
you're putting
dare.
words in my mouth, Nikki.
Do not insult me that way.
It's not insulting.
Do
It's
not
what I
insult me
said.
by trying to tell me you said
understand how
something
narcissistic
different. Hey, I'm not gonna argue with you, girl. Have fun, do you?
Yeah, so what's the issue? What's the issue?
I don't know.
My ballot issue buddy who was born and raised and it's true to our roots as well. From that.
Hi, Billy. How are you? Billy, you there?
Yeah, hi. I got it.
Hi.
What's going on?
Not much. Which one are you the one in the middle in this photo? Of course you are.
Yeah, the rest are women, so I would be the one.
I know. I just made it big because I just saw it small and I just made it big. I'm like, of course you're in the middle surrounded by beautiful women.
That's right. Those are the Beaver girls.
The beaver, and let me guess, you're the beaver?
Well, I guess, yeah, no, they all went to a women's college called, amazingly enough, Beaver College.
Oh, very cute.
I married one of them.
Which one? The one in the middle?
The one with the funny hat, that you can't quite see, actually.
Oh, the
Right.
one leaning on the other girl in like the plaid kind of hat?
Yeah,
So, like on the right.
yeah, the one on the